It is January 21st, 2024. I have not made a voice log in 16 days. Well, in 15 days. Today is the day where I am making a voice log. So, in 15 days, I have not made a voice log. I have been in the same situation that I have last talked about. And I don't know what's about to happen. Oddly enough, through all this, I'm still pressing forward in a sense. I still have this, certainty, that something is gonna happen. And, I'm reading my Bible right now. Well, I just got done reading, and then I started to think about the letter that I wrote to my aunt, because I asked her for help, and I told her, it's hard to see this as a mistake because I'm still here and I don't know what's the future. And I was just rethinking about that, about me saying that, and how bold that is to say, to be in the lion's den. To be in the lion's den. To not know when I'm going to get out, but just trying to stay strengthened in this lion's den, because I know when I'm about to get out, I'm gonna be running. I'm gonna be roaring. Because I myself am a lion. That's why when Daniel was in the lion's den, those lions didn't mess with him. They knew that he was one of them. And they respected that. He went down there and they're like, oh, he's one of us, y'all. Let's chill. We good. Actually, we feel even stronger now that he's here. So if I gotta be in this lion's den with a pack of hungry lions, then I'm gonna be in this lion's den with a pack of hungry lions. For I know the Lord, and I am still here. I am still here. When you think about that, throughout all the worry, throughout all that fear, you are still here. Come on now. You ever find yourself down and out in a situation and you don't know what's about to happen? Take yourself, grab hold of yourself, grab hold of those thoughts, those emotions, and weigh them in comparison to the God of the universe. Weigh them to the times God has brought you through many situations, even if it's daily situations of the fear, of the worry, of the depression, of the suicidal thoughts, of the unknown. And you wake up to another day, breathing. And you look around and you say, I'm still here. Let that be some hope that you can make a difference. That your purpose is still ongoing. It's still an ongoing process. It's still booting up. And that God hasn't forgot about you. Because your purpose is tied to His. So He's not done with you. So you can be in the lion's den weeping, crying, being in fear, being in worry, staying in that same cycle. But that's only going to push you back further into a human experience where it's riddled with negativity. But when you practice combating those thoughts, being in your word, praying to God, praising God, fighting your flesh, the opposite happens. And if you want to look at it in a human way, that muscle may not happen overnight, or you may experience some short-term gains, right? But the long-term effects, that daily pushing through it, the daily fighting yourself to not give up and still expect God to answer what you've been praying for, despite the results not showing up in the time that you expected, that's where the strengthening happens. That's where the miracle happens. Because one of the biggest miracles that can happen is when you are in the lion's den and you're still able to praise God. When you're still able to have this mindset of happening, of something is happening, something good is happening. And even being in a state of humility where it's, I don't even know what's happening. I'm so finite, but my God is infinite. And He is up to something. He is moving on my behalf to get me out of this lion's den. I cannot get out of myself. But God, who is all-knowing, all-powerful, and all-wise, and all-loving, and all-encompassing, got something for me. Because I'm still here. I am His child. So if that is you, keep waiting, keep believing, keep practicing that faith, and keep waiting on God. Peace.